November, Delta 1, Charlie, and...
I'm going to lower the radio volume for a minute. This is Mike, KO4PDI. I'm live and in person. We're setting up the net for this evening. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitter or whatever, feel free to shout out. You could chat in YouTube, and I get it on the screen. So you want to chat with me, you could chat right there. Let me just make sure it works.
If you've seen us on APRS, we're kind of far away, and it's kind of remote.
And it's working. There it goes. We could show you right there. There's my test I just did. It works. So if you chat with me, I can get you on here. In the meantime, we're going to be doing the Honey Badgers of Flagler County net in a few minutes. We're starting at 8 o'clock. What you're hearing now is Doug and Jim having a conversation with each other. I'll show you my net stream screen. You could see the radio. You see there's Doug. He's 3.9 miles away from me. And there's nothing much going on the Geocron. The ISS just made a pass. The next pass is going to be pretty far away, so I probably won't even go for that later. But, yeah, there's a picture of my ham shack. Don't get used to it. I'm going to be redoing this whole place. Yeah, and the camera I got to move. Hold on. Yeah, the reason the camera was in a different place is because today it fell off the wall. So, yeah, I'm here ready to do the net. The Honey Badgers of Flagler County net. I usually check into the Michigan net first, but I didn't get there today because I was busy doing stuff and talking on the phone, but I'm here now. And don't forget, you can get a discount at Ham Radio Prep.
All right, you're probably out there in BFE and can't make the meeting.
And Ham Radio Prep, you get 20% off using my code HAMFUN. So if you want to upgrade your license or get a new license, use the code HAMFUN. You get 20% off the cost of the course, and they guarantee you will pass the test. Check it out. HamRadioPrep.com. All right, let's see if we get some more.
KO4PDI. Yeah, we hear you, Doug. He's just talking to somebody else right now.
That's Lisa.
Yeah, we're thinking of Mary and thinking of everybody else. We're enjoying the UP. And,
this is what we do on the net. We're all friends. We get together and we shoot the breeze.
So thanks again. So
we'll
try to stay on.
Get in touch with each other.
K4PDI, standing by.
Hi, Lisa. Love hearing your sweet voice. I got you checked in. That was Lisa, Jim's wife.
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. And you guys are having fun out there. We like the Amish breakfast table. Don't be a 3CF. I'll be back in a listening mode here.
That's Doug. He lives in town by me. And Lisa and Jim do also. But right now they're up in Michigan. They're in the UP. And maybe I'll go see my friend Janya, the magician. Let's see. What do we got here? We got 2352 at exactly 00 Zulu. That's when we go live. I got time to put my lapel mic on so you guys can hear me better. I'll be right back. Don't go away. I'm still here. All right. That's set. Got my pocket. Turn on the mixer. And now we have another microphone mixed in. Yeah. And we could lower this one a little bit.
KO4PDI. Anybody around?
WB4PXX, I'm checking you in. Nice to hear you, Gary.
Hey, thank you. Boy, there's a long pause between when you make a call and get a call.
Well, are you watching me on YouTube? That's probably why it looks weird, but no, I was putting a microphone on when you first called in, so it took me a second to get over to the mic and respond to you.
Oh, okay. I want to check in and out.
What? You got nothing to say tonight? Oh my God, I can't believe it. But all right, I got you in and out, Gary. This is KO4PDI. I'll be your net control station for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net that starts here at 8 p.m. Eastern, 00 Zulu. So if you want to check into the net, come now, KO4PDI. 7 minutes until we go live with the net.
This is F2MSB November Mike Sierra Papa, Don from Palm Coast.
Hello, Don. You're in the book. I got you, KO4PDI. I have a foot switch. That's how I'm keying the mic. I should put this on the screen now that we're taking check-ins for the net. There it is. We're missing one thing. Let me see. This is what we want. Net logger. No, we want... No. I got to find this thing. Hold on. I'm glad I got paid by the hour. I'm joking. Where's the Wires X? Oh, I know. I have it minimized. That's why I don't see it. I'm going to open that up so you can see it. There we go. Okay, we got it now. Now you see who's on there and who is... the top box shows you who's talking. The bottom box shows you who's logged into our node. So I just moved that on the screen. So you can see on the top, the pink line is going to be who talks next. I'm speaking now, so I'm highlighted in pink. But when I call on somebody, I won't be calling on Jim, K3SRE, because he's sick. He just checked in and out. Anybody that checks in and out, I don't call on him. However, I'm taking early check-ins, so if you know anybody that wants to get on a net, now's the time to do it. Go into WiresX room 80751. That's one way you can get in here, and the other way is through Echolink KB4JDE. Hey, Wayne's here. How you doing, Wayne? I see you. Welcome to the net. Wayne, if you got Wayne, if you can get on Echolink, you can listen in on what we're doing here. That would be VA3 Fox Mike Bravo. That's Wayne. Howdy, Wayne. Thanks for coming. All right, yeah, it's a little hectic tonight. Right before I was getting ready to start the net, my computer crashed. Everything just splat, was gone. But miraculously, right before I was getting ready to start taking early check-ins, it all just came back. I don't know what happened. I shut it off, forced to quit, put new memory in, turned it back on, and it came up. So I got to build a new computer. I got to build a new computer. That's all I got to do. Anyhow, let's give a shout out. We got 3 minutes till the net starts. I'm going to give a shout out for early check-ins. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. My name is Mike. I'm in Palm Coast, Florida. I'll be your net control station for this evening's Honey Badger Net, Honey Badgers of Flagler County, Florida Net, here on WiresX Room 80751 or on Echolink KB4JDE. I cannot monitor Echolink tonight because my phone is dead. So I have it plugged into a charger. It's charging up. But if you're on Echolink, you can get in on Echolink KB4JDE, Kilo Bravo 4 Juliet Delta Echo. Get to that repeater on Echolink and you'll be in the room. This is KO4PDI looking for early check-ins for the ND1C Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net. Come now. Pop, pop, pop. Now we wait. See if somebody calls in. That would be great. The lighting for this looks pretty good, right? I'm going to have to get used to doing lighting because during the summer, the sun is shining right in the window right in front of me, and I don't need lights. But now it's already dark out before we start the net, and it gets dark earlier and earlier every day. And if you look at my geochron, I'll show you the geochron. Check this out. Look at how the shadow on the Earth is perfectly vertical. That's because we're getting close to the fall equinox, and where we have the exact amount of daylight as we do nighttime. So when they say the days are getting shorter, they're really not. It's just the angle of the Earth in relationship to the sun makes the northern and southern hemisphere have the same sunrise and sunset times. As the fall progresses, you'll notice the shadow gets bigger along the top of that picture, and it gets smaller towards the bottom. That means the Earth is tilting. The Earth tilts on its axis, and the sun's here. The sun stays in one spot, and the Earth tilts. So when the top half of the Earth is closer to the sun, they get more light. When the bottom half of the Earth is closer to the sun, they get more light. So that's why they have winter in our summer and summer in our winter. Kabish?
Good evening.
Oh.
The time is 8 p.m.
Oh, you know what that means. Time to start the net. Hello, everyone. My All-Star Net just told me it was 8 o'clock, so I better start this shindig for us. So this is KO4PDI, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. This is Mike in Palm Coast, Florida. Yes, I'm the YouTube guy. Yes, I'm the Ham Fun guy. So if you join my group, Ham Fun with KO4PDI, that's me. You're welcome to join. Also, follow me on YouTube. Now, we're going to do the net for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County, starting right now. Before we do, I do this every week. I say the Pledge of Allegiance, so please join me if you'd like. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much for participating in that if you did. All right, folks, I'm looking for check-ins for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net. We have 7 people now, hoping to get a few more. So if you want to check into this net, come now, and I'll put you in the log. You can follow along on NetLogger also.
Whiskey Bravo 4, Alpha India Zulu. WB4AIZ. I'm not going.
All right, Chuck, I got you in the book. WB4AIZ. Thanks for coming. Anybody else want to check into the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net? I don't hear anybody. Do you? I don't. All right, let's go to our first person. All right, like I said, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4PDI, and we have the pleasure of welcoming our fearless leader from Michigan. He normally is down here, but he's up in Michigan, up in the UP. Jim, ND1C, how about giving us a report on your gallivanting around the country this week? Let's hope he comes back, that he didn't leave.
All right, Mike and everybody on the net. So we went to Elkhart. Yep. Let me rewind. We went to Ohio, and we stayed with some friends, boondocked in their driveway, had a blast. Then we went to Elkhart for a week, got some warranty stuff done, did the RV rally, and then there was another regional rally up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We came up here. And let me rewind back. Let's see. Back at the rally in Elkhart, we did a VE session. We did a on the road VE session. We found out there's a bunch of hams in the group that we belong to. So we had a plethora of extra class guys. So Lisa handpicked a couple of them, and we did a VE session. And we've got some more guys up here in Michigan. We're going to do another VE session. So when Lisa gets her turn, she'll give you the head count on how many we got. KE8IGL came down from Detroit. He got his amplifier that we were holding on for forever. He got a Heathkit amplifier, and pristine. And he came down and gave the extra test a whirl, and we gave him his amplifier. And Yeah, that took up half our kitchen in the RV. We were glad to pass that on to him. And, yeah, so we just had the Keystone RV Company just fed us some dinner at a park up here in the UP and on Lake Superior. And we're sitting here watching the sunset on Lake Superior and getting ready to head back to the campground. That's about all I got. So back to you, Mike. ND1C.
Well, we miss you guys, and we're glad you're having a good time. So hopefully you'll get back soon, and we'll get right back to the things we were doing. Like, you're going to help me replace a mast in my backyard. Don't worry, Lisa. I won't make him climb a ladder. Speaking of Lisa, his lovely wife, and the woman that gave me my general test and my extra 3 times that I failed, but I'm still trying. Lisa, K4CSI, it's your turn. Go right ahead.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you for holding the net. Let's see, we're having a good time. Yeah, we miss everybody there too, but when we get back, we'll get back in our own swing of things. So we did a VE session in Elkhart, Indiana. We actually had 9 testees. We had 6 that actually passed and went on. We had 2 that made general, and the other ones were technicians. We're going to have 2 more here in Michigan, so we're going to have hopefully 1 test for technician, and one of the technicians that passed in Elkhart is going to test for his general. So it was really good. We did a whole of 23 elements total, which for any of you that know that, that's actually how many individual tests. So we took our time, and, if they were close, we gave them another test and really, elmered them on. So it was a lot of fun. So we're having a good time up here in the Upper Peninsula, and the weather's been beautiful. It's a lot warmer up here than it's been usual. So one more trip back down to Elkhart and make our way back home. So everything's good here, and hope everybody there is good and healthy and doing good. So back to you, Mike. Thanks again for the net. K4CSI.
K4CSI, we miss you too, Lisa. We can't wait for you to come back because I want to do another test session, not to get my extra. I just want to get those damn good chicken wings you make. Oh, my God, they're so good. What some people don't know is Lisa cooks every time we have a VE session down here. So she thinks I'm failing the test. I'm actually failing it on purpose so I can keep coming back for more chicken wings. Kidding. All right, KO4PDI here. I'm your net control station tonight, and we're going to move right on now. We got Lisa, we got Jim, and the other handsome gentleman from town, only 3.5 miles away, is my buddy Doug. All right, Doug, Priest, W3 Charlie Fox, it's your turn. Go right ahead.
Well, was it nice to have the boss and the sergeant on the net this week? That's really cool. And I've been watching. They're almost Canucks.
Yeah. They're up to Canada.
They are way, way up there on.
If anybody online wants to go to APRSFI and look up ND1C, you'll see where they are. They're about as far north as you can go without being in Canada.
Mike, I got nothing this week. Well, maybe the CQ Worldwide RTTY contest is this weekend. And most of you guys with the new radios, your radios can decode that, and they allow you to send RTTY back. So that's the big thing. It'll be a 48-hour contest from 7 o'clock Friday night to 7 o'clock on Sunday night. There you go. KO4PDI, W3 Charlie Fox.
All right, Doug, thank you very much. You see, thought you didn't have anything. You had very important stuff to talk about. Thank you for that. And before we move on to Don, Don will be next. Let me see if there's anybody else that wants to check in. Anybody else want to check in late to the Honey Badgers of Flagler County Net?
NP2O and NP2FJ. W8SOX. Name is Larry. Good evening, Mike, and everyone else.
All right, I got Pat, Nancy. Is Nancy's call sign NP2F as in Frank Juliet?
Foxtrot Juliet, QSL.
All right, I got it, Pat. And Larry, I got you, W8SOX. Beautiful. We got some more people in here. That's great. We'll do more check-ins later. But for now, let's go to Don, N2MSP. N2MSP. Nancy 2, Mike Sierra Papa. It's your turn, Don. Go right ahead. Maybe he said in and out. Did he say in and out when he checked in? I didn't think so.
KO4PDI.
That's my All-Star Net talking. N2 MSP. Don, are you there, Don? I got you in here. You didn't say in and out, so I'm calling on you. N2 MSP. Come on back. I'm not hearing him. Is anybody hearing him? Is he on Echolink or something? Maybe he is. Not getting it. All right, moving on. We don't hear Don. By the way, if anybody's interested, you can watch this on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, Ham Radio Fun with KO4PDI. And it's at Ham Fun KO4PDI is my YouTube channel. Go watch, and you can watch the net as it goes on. All right, since Don didn't come back, I don't know why, we're going to go to Charles, WB4AIZ, who's on Echolink, so it might be a little hard to hear him, but you'll be able to hear him. I can understand what he's saying. So, Charles, it's your turn. Go right ahead. What happened? Oh, there he goes.
It's here a whole lot of rain. I don't know if we have any rain today. Had some yesterday. But anyways, just finished supper and just had a little snack. So, anyway. Not a whole lot going on down here. No severe weather, really. No hurricanes or that. Anyway, don't have a whole lot, but it's alright, better. I wanted to check in. So, I'll turn back to Mexico. And that would be $4.90.
All right, Charles, thank you very much for coming on the net tonight. You've been coming on a pretty regular basis, and we appreciate your support. And now I'm going to go to the chicken farmer. Well, he is while Jim and Lisa are away. Pat, MP20, it's your turn, sir. Go right ahead.
Oh, Mike, I'm just kind of hanging out listening tonight. I'm glad to hear Jim and Lisa. I hope everything goes well up there for you guys. Chicks are doing good. Other than that, just hanging out here, staying cool, playing a little pool, and that's about it. It's MP20.
All right, Pat, thank you very much for all you do. And I guess, does Nancy have anything she'd like to say on the radio? I've never heard Nancy on the radio. Tell her she should talk on the radio, too. I want to hear her sweet voice. Not going to happen.
She is not available at the moment, but I'll have her check in next week for sure. Herself, in person.
All right, Pat. You have a great night, and thanks for coming to the net tonight. All right, are there any more check-ins late for the Honey Badgers of Flagler County net? Come now. Anybody want to check in late to the Honey Badgers of Flagler County net? All right, nothing heard. So we're going to go up to Michigan again with W8SOX. And he's not a White Sox fan. With that call sign, you have to be a White Sox fan. Anyway, Larry, it's your turn. Go right ahead.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everyone else on the net. Well, one would think, but when I played baseball, that was my nickname. And because my last name is Stocking, so that's why they call me Sock. So when I saw that call sign available, I took it. So, but anyways, pleasure to be on the net here tonight, and missed you on the zombie alert, but that's okay. We have other things going on there. But anyways, doing a good job here tonight, and glad to hear other people up in the UP there. One of our members are up there too. W1IK is up there in his RV with his brother, and up in the Houghton Hancock area, I believe, tonight. And let's see, so it's good to hear the other station out there visiting the UP as well there. So I wish I could make it up there sometime soon, but we'll see what happens. But right now we got too much going on here. So with that, Mike, thanks for picking up the net there, and enjoying the videos on the Facebook page as well. 73 South W8SOX.
Thank you very much for coming here tonight, Larry. By the way, I'm watching YouTube because I'm streaming on YouTube right now, and we have a fella from Canada and a fella from New Jersey also watching on YouTube. So they've already messaged me to say hi, which is nice that we're getting around. And is there anyone else would like to check into the net? KO4PDI, come now. All right, nobody came. That's fine. We got 11 people tonight, counting me. And I will open the floor to anybody that has something they'd like to say. Just give me your call sign, and I'll give you the floor. KO4PDI.
WB4PXX, you forget me?
Gary, I didn't forget you. You said in and out when you called in, so I didn't call on you. But all right, Gary, I'd love to hear from you. So go right ahead, Gary. It's your turn. WB4PXX. You said it was going to be in and out.
Oh, I just said in and out, and that means in and out. I guess, whatever. Anyway, everything's cool here. Hello, I'm glad to hear from Jim and Lisa and Pat and all of them. And nothing much going on here. I'm watching a movie on Netflix, and Pastor Jay's in Washington, D.C. again, doing all her stuff. And she's coming back, then going to London to England. She's going to go to the Jaguars football game in London, England.
Wow.
Must be nice. And Mike, thank you. One day I'd like for you, Jim mentioned that my antenna, my dipole antenna is slipped down. It needs pulled up. If you're ever over this way, give me a call or call first and see if I'm home. I need my antenna work done. Just take a couple minutes to pull it up. I'd appreciate it. So hi everybody, that's it. W4PXX, Downtown Mondex.
All right, Gary, you have a great night. If I'm in the area, I will let you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. One more chance. Anybody, anywhere, want to get in this net for any reason, or if you want to say something else, again, come now.
WA3QCV, WA3QCV.
Tim, I haven't heard you since before the race. You okay? Everything good?
This is N2MSP. Mike, I tried to get back to you earlier, but I guess somebody must have stepped on me. So thank you for taking the net again. It was nice to hear Lisa and Jim. And not really much at this end, but I want to say hello to all my fellow Americans on ham, on the ham program. But thank you again, Mike. 73 to everybody.
All right, 73. Tim, you want to come back now? You just checked in, so it's your turn. Go right ahead, Tim. WA3QCV. Come on back. Don stepped on him, probably.
Okay, Mike. WA3QCV here. I'm just getting in the room here. I was on a handheld, but I was here in the hospital, but I guess I wasn't strong enough to get back to it. I was in the house here. But at any rate, good evening, everyone. Tim here in Flagler Beach. I missed most of everything except checking in late. I heard the tail end of Lisa, and I guess Jimmy was in here. Good to hear from him, and glad they're having a good time. I heard some test results. I heard the end of some test results. I don't know how many made it, how many didn't. But at any rate, that's my fault for being late. But Mike, also check in Sally. KI4 Zulu Papa, KI4 ZPP Sally. And what else can I tell you? I guess that's it for now. I just ran in the main room here and got on my big rig, the main line to the headquarters over there. So, Mike, I appreciate you picking up the net. You're doing a great job, I think. And KO4PDI worldwide. Thanks for running the net, WA3QCV.
All right, Tim, good to hear you. I haven't heard you since before the race. And I said, I hope you made it through all right, because I haven't heard you in a while. And I haven't been listening to the, what is that, the old goats? I haven't been listening to that in the morning. I've been usually jumping on a satellite contact with the ISS. Now, for my news, since I always go last, no sense in making everybody sit around. If everybody's gone, they missed the good news. I just did a video yesterday, and I'm editing it now, and I'm doing the finishing touches on a new coil that is set to rival the Wolf River coil. Oh, my handheld keeps telling me a time. Stop talking. All right, so this coil I have is it's similar to the Wolf River coil, but boy, this thing is made durable. This is one badass coil. You can get to 80 meters on this coil. I put a 17-foot whip on it. I put some radials out, and the thing works fantastic. I used it yesterday. I was running FT8 on it from the park, doing Parks on the Air, and then I also did voice, and I also checked into the 17-meter net. The 17-meter net is something that, it's an activity net. You get on there, you check in, and then what they do is they call on you in the order that you checked in, or if you're portable or mobile, you go first. Or if you're QRP, you get to go first. You give out your call sign, you say where you are, you give your name, you talk a little bit, like, for about 10, 15 seconds, and then you ask anybody who can hear me, and people from all over the world give you signal reports. So today I was doing it from home, and I had the radio hooked up to my 160-meter end-fed antenna, and they said I didn't sound so hot, so I quickly switched it over to the 80-meter off-center fed dipole, and all of a sudden they could all hear me great. I was getting reports of 5.7 into Canada, 5.7 into New York, 5.5 into Oklahoma. So, yeah, it worked really good. It's a great way to test your equipment, and they don't just do one band. They start at 1730 Zulu. They start on 17 meters. At 1830 Zulu, they move to 15 meters. at 1915 Zulu, they go to 12 meters, and then they go to 10 meters. So think about that. Every day this happens. You can go in there, go to a website. The website is hfqso.com, hfqso.com, and you can go in there and enter your call sign and what band you're going to be talking on when they do it. It's a lot of fun. You get to find out if your stuff really works, and I'm telling you, it's a blast. It's a lot of fun. Also, so there'll be a video coming out that's a combination of the 17-meter net and this new coil I bought. What is that? My HT just started going nuts with a buzz. I shut it off. All right, so anyway, you can get on the 17-meter net and also the review of that coil that I bought. It's from Australia. For $169, you get the coil and you get the taps that you can tap into it, and it's durable. This is one tough little antenna coil, and I doubt you'll be able to break this thing. It really works good, and it works great on a ground spike. You can put it on a tripod. You can put it, you can lift it up into a tree. You can just put a whip on it. It's a fantastic little toy, and I love it. So I just want to let you know about that. It's called the Mad Dog Coil, and it's maddogcoils.com.au if you're interested in it. maddogcoils.com.au, and you can check it. And shipped to the United States, took about a week, $167. You can't beat it. On that note, I guess there's nobody else wants to check in, but I'm going to, because I'm a diehard. Does anybody else want to check into the net tonight? Come now. Since I was shooting my mouth off a little. All right, nothing heard. On that note, I will end this net, and thank you all for coming. We had a total of 13 check-ins, and a lot of good information from Jim and Lisa. And say a prayer for my buddy Jim Grove, K3SRE. He's under the weather. I hope he gets better quick. Doug was here. Don was here. Charles was here. Pat and Nancy, Larry and Tim. And I thank you all for coming. And I thank you all for participating in the net. And on that note, I will close the net and bring this system back to its normal operating procedures. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India in Palm Coast, Florida, thanking everybody who came and inviting you to come back again next week. Next week will be at 8 o'clock Eastern, 00 Zulu. KO4PDI returning everything to its normal operating condition. I'll be clear, 73. All right, the net's done. Everybody who watched online, thank you very much. That was great. I'm glad you did. I hope you had a good time. Remember my discounts?
This is N2MSP, November Mike, Sierra Papa. Do you read, Mike?
No, I mostly just look at the pictures. I got you, Don.
This is N2MSP. Do you read, Mike?
N2MSP, KO4PDI. Do you read me? I hear you. Do you read me? Everybody online, thanks a lot for watching. You have a great night. KO4PDI 73. And
yeah, Mike, this is N2MSP. I actually got back to you.